are good at something but you keep making mistakes? Today we're gonna learn about two men who made a couple of mistakes but still were used by God. Before we begin, let's start a word of prayer. Dear Lord, please help us to understand this lesson. Please let us not make too many mistakes in life. As we talk about these two men who made tiny little mistakes, but you chose them, oh God. As we start this lesson, and let us understand what we're talking about, and let us not make too many mistakes. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. My name is PAK. I hope you enjoyed this lesson.
It's time to play some music. It's time to make some noise. It's time to dance, clap your hands, don't stand still. Now let me hear you lose your voice. Come on! Listen up. Let's go! Listen up, we got a reason why we're singing. Who I wanna be. Take control, feel the music in your soul. Who I wanna be. I'm a child of God, you know it. Hey, I was born for this. It's why I was made. Don't have to be afraid, cause I know that I am saved. A child of God, that's who I wanna be. Listen up, we got a reason why we're singing. Who I wanna be. Take control, feel the music in your soul. Who I wanna be. Hey, listen up, we got a reason why we're singing. Who I wanna be. Take control, feel the music in your soul. Who I wanna be. Now put your hands up high, put them way down low. Move side to side, stop. Let's go. Come on, come on. Let me see you dance. Come on, come on. Listen up, we got a reason why we're singing. Who I wanna be. Take control, feel the music in your soul. Who I wanna be. Hey, listen up, we got a reason why we're singing. Who I wanna be. Take control, feel the music in your soul. Who I wanna be. Put your hands up high and let them know who I wanna be. I move side to side, come on, let them know who I wanna be. Put your hands up high, hands down low, side to side, let them know who I wanna be. Put your hands up high, hands down low, side to side, let them know who I wanna be.
Welcome back, boys and girls. I hope that, little music time was good for you. It got you energized. Did it get you energized? I mean, I could probably tame an elephant right now, could you? No,
I
but
could tame
you could tame
a dog.
a dog. Yeah, that's also good. So, today, like Prince had said in our introduction, today we are going to learn about being called. And he has said it so nicely that we are going to learn about two men, one from the Avengers and one from the Bible. And we're about to see this kind of mistakes they made and how God still used them.
them.
So, what do you know about Dr. Bruce Banner?
He got hit. He was an ordinary man.
I don't think he was ordinary,
walking
but
somewhere into a gamma bomb. Poof! Just hit him. The gamma bomb hit him, and then he made him super strong and super green. We all know him as Incredible Hulk.
So, according to the imaginary and creative words of Prince, Dr. Bruce Banner was an ordinary man. He was also a very angry man. He had anger issues. And one day, a gamma bomb hit him so hard that he became a giant. A ginormous, strong, super green giant. And now, like he also said, we know him as the Incredible Hulk. And I have this strong desire to actually say Hulk smash, 'cause, that's what Hulk says. And what do you know about Samson? He doesn't know how to say his name. What else?
Samson was he was like him, but not like him. He was very strong. He was not that green, but his hair gave him power. But Jesus, I think Jesus was the one who made his power go through his hair to make him very strong.
Okay, so according to Prince, Samson is not called Samson, he's called Samson, and then he had very long hair, and then maybe Jesus did a little something and his hair did a little something, and then he was getting his powers from his hair.
Yeah.
But we're going to read it in the Bible and see who is this Samson guy. So may you open your Bibles in the book of Judges chapter 13 verse 3 to 5, and it says, "Then the angel of the Lord appeared to the woman and said to her, Behold, now you are barren and have borne no children, but you shall conceive and give birth to a son. Now therefore be careful not to drink wine or strong drink, or not to eat any unclean thing. For behold, you shall conceive and give birth to a son, and no razor shall come upon his head, for the boy shall be a Nazarite to God from the womb, and he shall begin to deliver Israel from the hands of the Philistines." And then, Judges chapter 16, verse 26 to 30 says, "Then Samson said to the boy who was holding his hand, Let me feel the pillars of the house rest, that I may lean against them. Now the house was full of men and women, and all the lords of the Philistines were there, and about 3,000 men and women were on the roof looking on, while Samson was amusing them. Then Samson called to the Lord and said, O Lord God, please remember me, and please strengthen me just this once, that I may be avenged of the Philistines for my 2 eyes. Samson grasped the middle pillars on which the house rested and raised himself against them, and then one with his right hand and another with his left hand. And then Samson said, Let me die with the Philistines. And he bent all his might, so that the house fell on the lords and all the people who were killed at his death.
He was like this.
That is exactly what Samson did.
And then
So, boys and girls, we can see that Samson was called when he was still not even born. His mother was actually barren, and then God decided, I am choosing you, and then I am going to call you son. And God had given Samson's mother some instructions. He had said, do not drink any wine or any strong drink, and also do not eat any unclean thing. I don't know what these unclean things are. And also, do not shave the child's hair. So Samson was going to be a Nazarite. He was going to live according to God's law. And he did for a while. Now, while we're still here resting on Samson, I want us to talk a little bit about Hulk.
Hulk.
About that guy. Hulk, like I said, had anger issues. And sometimes he would be, Dr. Bruce Banner. And then something happens very fast. And then he becomes Hulk, right?
Yeah, like if you get him angry, he turns into the Hulk. If the anger stops, he turns back to small
Dr. Bruce?
nerdy Dr. Bruce.
That is correct. When you get him angry, he becomes the Hulk.
Hulk! If the anger goes away, he becomes a little nerdy
Doctor. And then when the anger goes away, he becomes a little nerdy doctor. This shows something, that the only fault that Hulk had, apart from being big, that he could destroy our houses, was that he was angry. That was his mistake. He had anger issues.
he was a
How
big
many?
boy.
Are you angry?
No.
I'm not talking about hunger.
Right now.
Anger. Yes. Are you angry?
Not now.
Do you get angry sometimes?
Yes.
Do you guys get angry sometimes when you're told to do something and you're like, Mom!
No.
You don't do that.
No.
Means all these kids are looking at you.
No, yes.
Why are you so excited with that yes? Do you know it's
Maybe
wrong?
no, maybe.
Maybe no, maybe yes.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Boys and girls, I think we have found out that maybe Prince also gets angry sometimes. I know I get angry sometimes.
I know, I do.
If I could he said, he does. He gets angry sometimes. I also get hungry. I don't get angry. But while I still have you guys'
I'm hungry.
attention. Really? We're talking about anger, not hunger. Okay, while we still have you guys here, Dr. Bruce Banner had to learn how to control his anger so that he does not go Hulk on buildings or destroy them. And Samson had been given some instructions. He was not supposed to cut his hair. But I don't know if you guys know the story. I would like for you guys to, assignment to read the story, but you'll find out
I've read
that
it.
someone convinced Samson of something and then Samson cut his hair. And this was wrong. That was a mistake, right?
Yeah.
Because he was
It
told.
was temptation.
It was temptation.
Temptation.
Are you sure it was temptation?
Yes, I read the story.
We will
It's
say.
temptation.
Okay, it was temptation. He
That
was
got
tempted.
your hair to get cut. It was temptation. You get cut. So don't do temptation, kids.
Yeah, don't do temptation, kids, said Prince in 2021. So, like Samson cut his hair, he sinned. I am guessing that every person has done a mistake or two. You might be really good at singing, but then one day you're given a chance to sing, and
Then you just sit here. hiding.
you see, we can't even see where Prince went. You hide, you become shy, or you're given assignment by your teachers, and you get all the questions wrong. Or maybe one day we'll invite you to be a guest in the show, and then
You said nope.
you say no. I think that's a cool thing, and you're not supposed to say no. And you decide to say no. And maybe that is what you're good at. You're good at being on someone's show, or you're good at having your own show, or you're good at singing. What are you good at?
I'm good at football.
You see, do you always score goals in football?
No, sometimes maybe.
Sometimes not. Or maybe people at home, our kids at home have, they're really good at
Yeah,
swimming.
I'm
or,
good at swimming. Very good.
or archery. You might be good at something.
archery.
But once in a while, you make a mistake. And it is okay.
Happen and it's random. It's okay.
Why is it okay?
Don't need to be angry about mistakes.
Why is it okay to make mistakes?
It's okay, like you learn from your mistakes.
You learn from your mistakes,
Like
and
if you miss a goal, like you shoot this way, you know that not to shoot that way.
you should.
Shoot the other way.
Okay, so
Not that way. Shoot straight.
the way PAK has told us, it is okay to make mistakes.
Don't need to be angry. About
Yes, because when you make a mistake, you learn from your mistake. And when you make a mistake, we have to remember that we can ask Jesus to help us solve the issue. Because, like we said last week, we are not alone. Are we alone?
No,
We are not
Just
alone.
say, yeah, we are not alone.
We are not alone, and we are never, ever
Never.
going to be alone.
Never.
So if you have this in mind, the way Samson had realized, oh my God, I did something that was wrong, I cut my hair. He prayed to God. In Judges chapter 16, he prays to God and tells God, just give me a little strength so that I may avenge my people, so that these Philistines may die, because I was born to save the Israelites from
Now he's
the
weak.
Philistines.
Like
Right?
Yeah.
You're not weak. You're pretty strong. Okay? Yeah. So, just like Samson, when we make a mistake, we have to always remember God is going to use us because He has called us, because He
Called
has chosen
us.
and every one of us.
The one behind you, the one
And
next
you
to
too.
you, the one behind the
And the one
door,
who is watching. Yeah. You who is
one in
seated
the
at
kitchen.
home. Correct.
There,
Yes.
one there.
God has called you and God has chosen you. And when you make mistakes, do not run the other way. You pray. You ask God for strength and wisdom. And boys and girls, we are going to listen to an amazing story in Story Tales. Do we want them to go away or to stay?
Don't stay here and don't touch that down. Just stay here
This
with
is
us.
pretty convincing, so do that.
Stay with us.
My name's Dan. This is my buddy Andrew, and we're here to tell you the story of a man named Samson.
Oh, I know that guy. He's like super strong and fought like a bazillion dudes, and he had like super long hair.
Okay, hold on. Don't spoil the story. We're gonna get to all that stuff. Let's start at the beginning when Samson was just a baby.
A super strong baby.
Nope, just regular baby. One day, an angel told Samson's mom and dad that God had a very special plan for his life. Samson would be a hero. You see, at the time, his parents and all the other Israelites were being bullied by the Philistines.
Oh no, not Philistine. I've heard of that guy. He's bad news.
No, it wasn't a guy named Phil. It was the Philistines. And they were some really bad dudes. God wanted Samson to take them out.
So he grabbed his bazooka.
No, he didn't have a bazooka. God gave him super strength to defeat the Philistines. Wait, what's going on there?
He defeated them. Get it?
Oh boy. Now, if Samson wanted to keep his super strength, there were some rules that he had to follow.
Oh yeah, like sit up straight and tall. Don't pick your neighbor's nose.
Nope, Andrew, those are our rules. Samson's rules were different. Rule number 1, he was never allowed to cut his hair.
Never?
Nope.
Not even like a little off the top?
No way, Jose. If Samson's hair was ever cut, he would lose all of his strength.
Yikes.
Rule number 2, he wasn't allowed to eat any unclean food.
Wait, unclean food? You mean like food that fell on the ground and got dirty? Hello, 5-second rule.
No, not exactly like that. You see, back then there were certain things that the Israelites couldn't eat, like pigs.
Whoa, hold up, wait a minute. You're telling me that Samson couldn't eat bacon?
Well, yeah.
Then Samson died. The end.
What?
Yeah, man. Who would want to live in a world without bacon?
No, it was okay. Samson didn't mind because he had super strength, remember?
Oh yeah, and he had that sweet ponytail.
Yeah, that too. As Samson grew up, he followed the rules and became incredibly strong.
Like how strong?
Check this out. One day, he was walking down the road, and a huge lion attacked him.
Man, it seems like there was a real lion problem back then. I mean, everyone's just always getting attacked.
Samson fought back and tore the lion to pieces with his bare hands.
What? He had bare hands? That would be awesome. You could like catch fish and climb trees and eat all the honey. Awesome.
No, Andrew, that's ridiculous.
Wait, question. Did Samson wear shoes?
Probably not all the time.
So he had bare feet too?
No, regular hands and regular feet, okay? So another time, Samson was surrounded by a ton of enemy soldiers. They wanted to kill him. They all had weapons and armor, but Samson had nothing.
Oh boy, this doesn't look good. Bye-bye, Samson.
Well, not quite. He looked around and saw something on the ground. It was the perfect weapon, the jawbone of a donkey.
What?
He picked it up and started fighting. When the dust settled, Samson had killed 1,000 enemy soldiers.
Dude, this guy is awesome! What else did he do?
All right, get this. Samson was in an enemy city, and the Philistines tried to trap him inside. They shut the huge metal gates, and there was no way out. But Samson just grabbed the giant doors and he tore them off.
Sweet!
But Samson had a problem. He didn't pick very good friends. He spent lots of time with people who didn't love God, and he even started hanging out with some Philistines.
Oh no, what are you doing, Samson? Don't hang out with Phil.
Eventually, Samson became best friends with a Philistine woman named Delilah.
Wait, he's not even supposed to be hanging out with the Philistines, right?
No way, man. Delilah was not a good friend. She was trying to trick him.
A trick? Pick a card. Any card.
No, not a magic trick, like the bad kind of trick.
The bad kind. What'd she do?
Delilah was secretly working for the Philistine army. She wanted to find out what made Samson so strong so that they could capture him.
That girl is poison.
She begged Samson to tell her the secret to his strength. She asked over and over and over until finally Samson gave in.
No!
He told her that if his hair was cut, he would lose his strength. That night, while Samson was sleeping, the Philistine army snuck into his tent and cut his hair. He woke up and he tried to fight, but he was weak.
Oh no. Get out of there, Mr. Clean!
They tied him up, but he couldn't break loose. His super strength was gone.
Oh man, no more bare hands, no more bare feet, no more super baby.
The Philistines took him away and made him a slave for the rest of his life. God had an awesome plan for Samson, but he messed it up when he started hanging out with the wrong kind of people.
So don't hang out with anyone named Phil.
No, people named Phil are fine. Just make sure and remember Proverbs 12:26. Pick your friends carefully.
About their personality. So, this is a good question. Like, if it's a personality, what would you do? It's like kind of the same way from the other one, from the previous one, but I'll rather say that my personality would be, since just almost like Kipchoge, who ran as fast as possible and won, and then like that. Inspiration. Now let's go to the next one. Do you think comic books are good for or bad for children? To me, no, if you're 18. Okay, the next question. Okay, by the way, if you're 18, that means you could walk. You could read them, of course. But right now I'm 10, I can't. So, yeah. The next question. Who have superheroes greeted around the year? Okay, so I think it's not that true because I haven't seen anyone like that. But I've never seen like that. So yeah. Okay, the next question. Like David, who killed Goliath and became king? So let's just do some enumerating for that, or we could just keep over. Never mind. Have you ever been a superhero and around of your life, share your story. It's gonna be a long story, but that's gonna be up to you. So, all those questions is like, just like David, who has done everything, it's like you're supposed to be the same thing like I have done. So at school, I won in my own school, which is not that bad. But there is nothing like that. But you know, that is like almost the end of my video. And if you like this, make sure you always have a wonderful day, and may God bless you. Thank you and bye.
Welcome to the Kids Big Time Show. Today I have decided I will become Reverend Patrick Adeko. I have taken his position today, but my name is Junior Sims, and today I am going to be taking the two beautiful and yet handsome
Somehow both.
hosts through the Big Buzz Fun Challenge. Also at home, you yourself can participate, and by the way, you can answer. You can also send a text if you've answered, and just tell us some of these riddles, and we are going to dive right into the riddles. So we have a buzzer right here. That's what it's called, Big Buzzer Challenge. The one who gets the correct answer gets a ding. The one who gets a wrong answer gets a okay, good. But from the other ones that maybe you watched from the challenge, we had Kids Big Time Show and the Trap.
We
Trap
won. No.
Because
We
of
won.
Little Prince.
Jeez.
Little Prince.
And
right
it belongs
here.
to the Kids Big Show
No,
time.
that's what you said.
Ask the questions.
I wasn't in the
Ask.
You
Correct.
are. Okay. You're Turukari?
No.
Acha to see. Anyway, number one, I led Israelites out of Egypt and went up Mount Sinai alone. I came back down with 10 commandments written on 2 tablets of stone. Who am I?
Easy.
Moses.
Correct.
Moses.
Easy stuff.
1 for Prince, 0 for Lorraine. Easy stuff is what, Lorraine? Easy stuff.
And you know
A
it was a
whole
competition,
teacher.
but you know
A
what?
whole
Let's go.
teacher.
Let's do this.
You have to, first of all, rules. You have to wait until the question imemalizika.
Sawa.
hadi
Did you
mwisho.
finish sawa?
Yeah, I finished. So you have 1. You see, I'm always on your side, but you're not on the sharp side. Anyway, I was created so Adam wouldn't be alone. The way God made me was by using Adam's rib bone. Who am I?
Eve.
1 for Lorraine. So you have
It's
to answer
on.
chap chap. Chap
It is
chap.
on.
Chap chap. You're saying a brain, whatever mouth.
You connect your mouth with your brain.
Okay, good. I am. Who did mice pray their wishes to?
Mice who prayed to
I know the answer.
Who do mice pray their wishes to?
I know the answer.
Shout.
Jesus.
2 for Lorraine.
Wait, that was a simple
It's
one.
a riddle. It's cheese and Jesus. Jesus.
Prince, you're letting me down. Prince. Anyway, number 4. It's not a person or an animal, but he's got a face. Who is he?
Jesus. God.
God. Prince 2, Lorraine 2. We should stack you people. 1, 2, you 1, 2. Number 5. I am a creature without legs and a tongue. I am a creature without legs and a tongue that has a fork. You might hear parcel tongue if you found one that could talk. What am I?
Speaking in tongues? Speaking in tongues.
I mean, I have no idea.
I give up.
Parcel tongue. Have you watched Harry Potter?
No,
Okay.
I like
Okay. I wanted to explain parcel tongue. It doesn't have legs,
oh.
but it has a tongue that it's like a fork. I mean,
Snake.
yes. Snakes. That's the language they speak with is parcel tongue. I will
Okay.
try to imitate it. Aya, what do they call pastors residing in Germany?
I know. German Shepherds.
Seven.
Lorraine has 2 of 4. 1, 2. Aya.
Wait.
Number 7. Prince. Prince. Please live up to your name. Prince.
I am so
Thank you.
excited.
Aya, on his ark, how many of each animal did Moses bring?
I know. I know.
Prince. Can I repeat the question for you? On his ark, how many of each animal did Moses bring?
2 by 2.
Prince again. No, listen, first of all, listen very, very careful to the words that I'm saying. On his ark, how many of each animal did Moses bring?
All of them?
I am done.
I know.
I am done. Can you first of all please go?
Give me the
Yes.
Humans.
2 of
Fuck.
each. How many of each animal?
Please, apparently children watch it at home. Your teachers are misleading you because, let me read this question again.
Okay, read it.
On his ark, how many of each animal did Moses bring?
His family is friends. His cousins.
No, I was the one who brought animals to the ark.
That's it from me. I was your riddle teacher. Jane, you're a saint because I'm done. I'm done.
Noah.
Yes, Moses did not have an ark, so there are no animals he brought.
Me, I'm just hearing ark and each.
All I had was an ark.
I know.
Each an animal. That's all I had.
Oh well.
Animal.
Both of them have a. Thank you. Thank you. What did the high priest say before he went to.
I don't know.
Oh, no, wait. Number 9. I can look like a T. I can look like an X. I can be found on chains, hang around people's necks. What am I?
Chain. This thing. It's this thing.
No, I can look like a T, like letter T, and then I can.
The cross! The cross! The cross!
This is not a fair fight.
Yeah. Give me
He's a child. Let
3.
children win.
We don't do
Let
that
us
here.
boost their.
We don't
How much
abuse
does she
egos.
have?
She has 4.
I have 3.
Number 10. Which biblical character grew up without parents?
No, Jesus.
Which
Wait,
biblical
Jesus, no.
character grew up without parents?
Was an orphan in the Bible?
No, not everyone.
This is a riddle, by
I know.
Yes.
Joshua, son of Nun.
Yes. Joshua, son of Nun. Aya, Lorraine has 5. Okay, number 11. You might see me in the sky by a waterfall, it's lower. No, you might see me in the sky by a waterfall, it's lower. Some say that I was first seen after a flood by Noah. What am I?
Jesus. Rainbow. Rainbow. The rainbow in the rainbow in
You
the thing.
get.
The rainbow.
It's not a rainbow.
It's rainbow, but he said Jesus.
Oh.
So,
It's rainbow, but you first say Jesus, so that's X is for Jesus. Higher.
but did I still get it?
Yeah,
Yes,
afterwards,
you
but you
have-
don't get a point.
Oh.
No!
Higher. What is the best possible way to study the Bible?
By running it. Running.
You read it?
Nope.
What is the best possible way of
What is the best possible? It's a
Pray to
riddle again. What is the best possible way to study the Bible?
You go through it.
Nope.
I know.
Pray to God.
Nope.
You just read the Bible. That is the best way of studying the Bible.
Yes, but this is a riddle.
You
so-
take a notebook and a pen, you pray, you read the Bible, you are reading the Bible. Easy questions, zako no.
No, you look.
Oh, you
Luke, the Luke Bible book, the one of the Gospels.
Yes.
Yes. Number 13. It kept him steady and others away. It kept them safe and showed the way. Once thrown down upon the ground, it came alive with a hissing sound. It hit the rock as it was told, and that was when the water flowed. What was it?
The evil snake in Adam and Eve. That snake.
Nope. Nope. It kept him steady and others away. Yes.
The Moses cane.
Yes, Moses' staff. Lorraine gets another one.
You guys started so nicely. You were like, we're we're just going to do this as host. And then Princess said, and it was like, 1 point.
1 point.
Let's go.
Let's give you. Wait, this sound in it. Okay. The last question. Who was awarded as the fastest runner in the race?
Is this a riddle?
Yeah.
So there's someone that had nose to run, and his
Elisha?
name has
No.
a run in it.
Nope. Nope.
I don't know.
It's
Adam, because he was the first. He was the
Human,
first
so-
in the human race.
Okay.
That's it for our Big Buzz Riddle Challenge. Till next Saturday, we are going to come back and buzz again the tea on the.
Thank you so much for staying with us all through this lesson. We are so grateful that January Sims was able to, guide us through this difficult riddles.
Yay.
But she didn't say I was the winner, so I am the winner.
In Kids Big Time Show, as they told us when we did it, there is no winner or loser. So yeah.
Anyway, as Samson from the Bible and Dr. Bruce Banner, who is the Hulk, had made a couple of mistakes, and they still were chosen to do the right thing,
Yes.
and God still used Samson. May we also at home learn that when we make a mistake, or 2, or 3,
or 10.
3 mistakes, the same thing is not okay, but the first mistake is okay. Because you learn from that, and you can ask God always to show you the right thing to do. You can always pray wherever you may be, because Samson was caught in chains and he still asked God, may you give me help, may you give me strength. So we will see you guys next Saturday. Goodbye.